We're here again with Devang Desai this week to talk about the trip to FC Dallas. So obviously Dallas has been a really good team this year. They came off a loss to Seattle, but they had a lot of chances in that game. Obviously their star is Mauro Diaz. He's been sort of the string puller. But this week we might see the return of Michael Bradley and Jonathan Osorio. There was talk that they might be with the squad. So how do you think this is going to shape out in the midfield?
I think Diaz has been fantastic this year, and Dallas is off to their best start in club history, but Diaz hasn't come across a guy like Michael Bradley thus far in the season, and it'll be an interesting test for him. He's one of the most fouled players in MLS, actually, so whether he can deal with a guy like Michael Bradley and also Jonathan Osorio possibly back in the lineup remains to be seen, but he's definitely proven so far this season that he's been one of the best players in MLS.
And one of the big topics this year has obviously been injuries, and now Dwayne De Rosario is out with a hamstring pull. Do you think Andrew Wiedemann, Jordan Hamilton, do you think they can step up and take this opportunity like a Mark Bloom has?
I think one thing you can say about Andrew Wiedemann, in practice he's one of the hardest workers. You see him working on his game all the time. If that would translate to a regular season game, which it should, then I think we can see him step up. Jordan Hamilton, experience-wise, maybe not this week, but I think Wiedemann likely to get a shot.
And then FC Dallas has scored a lot of set pieces goals, or goals from a set piece. You've seen the team practice. They've done really well with Caldwell or getting up in the air and winning headers. Do you think there's going to be a problem this week?
I don't think so. I think in Columbus they really had to deal with a lot of set pieces, especially corners, and they handled it really well. The pitch won't be an issue in Dallas, and like you said, Caldwell and Orr really formed a good bond last week. I think Colorado really only had 2 chances. They took one of them, unfortunately, but so far so good in that sense, and I think they're ready for this test.
Thanks, Devang.